Hello and welcome back to my channel. I'm really excited about today's video actually because we're going to talk about the very beginning of every self-discovery journey. It's something that I briefly mentioned on the first video, and today we're going to begin to explore into more depth about self-awareness. This is a deep topic, but today I want to keep it like a simple and a light introduction to help you to understand what is self-awareness and what really matters to you. Later on, we're going to get into more details and practices to go deeper, but for now, let's just start from the top. What is self-awareness? Self-awareness is the ability to see yourself and know yourself in a clearly and honest way. And that includes your thoughts, your emotions, your values, your desires, your fears, your patterns, your strengths, your limitations. It's like switching an inner light and observing what's happening inside you without any judgment. To keep things simple, self-awareness has two main layers. The internal self-awareness, which is knowing who you are, what drives you, and how you truly feel. And then is the external self-awareness, which is about understanding how others perceive you and how your actions affect the world around you. Because we're still early in this journey, but there is one thing that I want to take from this, and is that your inner world shapes the outer world. I'm going to let that there. Self-awareness is really the root of growth. You can change what you don't acknowledge. When you become aware of what's really going on inside you, then you begin to heal, you begin to make better choices and evolve into the person that you're really meant to be. And it's the very first step towards change. Self-awareness also builds empathy and compassion, because when you understand your own pain, your own needs and your own flaws, you begin to understand others too. It creates a deeper and more honest relationship with yourself and with others. And it also helps to reduce suffering, because most of the pain we experience internally really come from unexamined thoughts and reactions or identities that we just left them there. They're not really resolved. So when you develop awareness, you begin to break out from these circles of fear, of blame and attachments. You become more free. And most important, self-awareness really leads to purpose. When you know who you are, your values, your desires, when you become yourself, you stop chasing what doesn't serve you. You start living in alignment and with meaning. And that's when you really begin to walk the path of purpose. Not someone else's version of success, but your own authentic way of being. And when that happens, something incredible shifts. Because self-aware people naturally become leaders, creators, and true citizens of society. Because they don't act from ego or impulse, they act from integrity and from intention. And this is where the real journey begins. And it doesn't really happen overnight. This takes a while. It's something that you build over time, gently and consistently. The best thing of everything, you don't really need any fancy tools or practice. It's just a little bit of presence, a bit of curiosity, and a lot of intention. And I'm going to give you 4 practices that will help you to begin. And the first one, which is very important, is the mirror checked-in. And I know that sounds simple, but it's very powerful. And this isn't about how you look, it's about how you see yourself. Standing in front of the mirror, looking into your own eyes and asking, who am I? Say your name and say something kind to you. For example, I love to say, hey Jesus, how are you? I love you. You look great. I see you. You're doing fantastic. You see, something like that. Say it to yourself without any judgment, because These practices, believe it or not, really help to bring emotional, honest, and deep, better connection with yourself. And it might feel awkward at first, but with time, it becomes pure healing. Do it. The next one, which is one of my favorites actually, which is journaling. And I'll be sharing more content about journaling soon, so stay tuned for that. But for now, to keep things simple, sit down with a piece of paper or on a notepad and start to write now, especially in the morning if you can. And write whatever comes out. How are you feeling? Is something bothering you? Why do I feel this way? You don't have to write pages, honestly. Stick to bullet points, because at the time you begin to notice patterns. You begin to talk to yourself, to uncover truths that are hidden really beneath under. It's a very good way to develop self-awareness. Another thing is very important. It's about naming our inner voices, and this one has really changed me for good. The next time you have an intrusive thought or you feel like inner tension or something, just pause and ask, who is speaking? Is it fear? Is it inner critic? Is it younger self? Is it society expectations? Or it is my mom? Like, whatever it is, give a name to these voices, because it helps to separate them to your true self from the noise on your mind. It gives you space to respond rather than react. And this practice is really game changer. I'll go deeper into another video that I can share my experience with internal family system work. But for now, just to start noticing who is talking. Give them a name. Another one, this I love, the micro mindful moments. Pick one daily activity that you do every day, brushing your teeth, making a tea, going for a walk, commuting, and turn it into a present moment. No phones, no autopilot, just stay with yourself, notice your breath, allow your body to settle, check your surroundings. These tiny moments are powerful because you do them every day. And that is a good way to bring back to yourself. They help you to listen your mind whenever it is doing something automatic. Well, we'll explore more in the upcoming video, but just so you know, most of the noise on the mind doesn't really come from the present moment. It comes from the past, or they come from worrying about the future. And self-awareness really anchor you to the here and the now, to the present moment. And no matter which one you do, if you're looking in the mirror, or maybe you just start to writing your thoughts down, or maybe you start to naming your inner voices, or again, just having like a mindful moment while you're brushing your teeth. These moments matter, because at the end of the day, you are the responsible of your own life. You are your best friend and you are your worst enemy, and this is really up to you. And trust me, it took me years to learn this, and while it sounds very simple, it's not easy. And you have to be there for yourself. You have to be your own ally. And because think about it, like, will you support someone that you don't really know? Well, you probably not, unless it's an emergency or something like that. So take time to know yourself, to truly see yourself. There are many moments in my life where I struggled with self-awareness and self-love. I was really focusing on showing the best version of myself to the world. But deep down, I hadn't even gotten to know myself yet. So the question is, how will you choose to show up for yourself? I challenge you to practice one of these exercises this week. And let me know in the comments which one will you try. Or if you have any other practice that helps you to be more self-aware, I'd love to hear about it. Put it on the comments. I can see that everybody's commenting each other. I love that. And I love, this is kind of a part of the journey, because, and remember, this is just the very beginning. And I want to say thank you so much for watching this video and for giving me the space to share this with you. I'm already fully blessed to say it. But anyway, if you are ready to start deepening your self-awareness, I'm going to invite you to join my Patreon community, where I share practical tools, I have prompts, I have guided journals, and more exclusive content that I make just for Patreon community, and it helps to stay connected. So join in the links down below. And you can also please visit my website, find about any upcoming events and courses that I have going on in London or online. You can find all the information in there. And as I said, I love to hear from you. What does self-awareness means to you? Have you tried any of the practice that I shared today before? Let me know in the comments, please. Because honestly, your feedback, your stories really means the world to me. I'm truly grateful for this tiny little growing community. Thank you so much. Please don't forget to subscribe and like this video, or share it with someone that you know that might have benefit from it. Wishing you a beautiful week ahead, and I'll see you on the next video. Bye for now.